Hi guys, so today I want to talk about a very important question that I get all the time. The question is usually I'm having all these spasms and body aches and pain during sleep or during the day, but I really want to keep pushing and keep doing my strengthening exercises, my workouts, my running routines because I'm very scared of gaining weight, and I'm just scared of losing my strength, and I don't want to have to go to square one. So I think it's a very important thing to talk about, and I really want to give you some advice based on my experience with back pain. I've had it for 7 years, but I managed to stay in shape while also dealing with those very painful episodes that I'm sure you're all very familiar with. I am a huge believer in listening to our bodies and knowing how far you can go, but at the same time, it's very important to realize that working out and training is a catabolic thing. That means it causes breakdown of muscle tissue, and that's normal, right? Like that's what you want, so that you can recover and then you can build stronger muscles and stronger body. So what happens is that if you're sick and you're not feeling 100%, especially if you're having inflammation. Some people have arthritis inflammation, or even some joint pain that usually comes with a little bit of inflammation, even with chronic pain. Your body's main goal is just to heal that inflammation. It doesn't care about losing fat or gaining that bit of lean muscle. It just doesn't care for those things. And usually the inflammation phase lasts from 1 to 3 days. And it's very, very important to rest during those days to give your body the chance to recuperate and to heal those muscles and those aches that's going on with it. So if you're experiencing spasms and nerve pain or joint pain, please, like, don't even be scared that you're going to be getting out of shape or gaining weight for taking a few days off. I had moments when I took up to 3 weeks off doing absolutely nothing. I did nothing, no stretching, no, I was really in pain. I couldn't even walk. I mean, I do remember those days. The number one thing that I focused on was my nutrition. Nutrition will not only help you speed up the recovery phase, but it will also help you stay in shape during those days when you're just resting and not really active. Um, Me personally, what I do is that I increase my vegetable consumption. I make a lot of soups, and I also make bone broth. I make smoothies every day with kale and other fruits, and I make a lot of juice as well because it's amazing for inflammation. I mean, I've already eliminated all grains. I eat them, here and there, but not on a daily basis, because I realized how much eating grains have actually contributed to inflammation in my body. So I don't eat any grains, and I don't eat any beans. So basically, I just don't eat starches. I eat other carbohydrates, but not as much as starchy carbohydrates. So the other things that you can also do is when you are drinking more water, because it's very important, try to make lemon water or ginger tea, turmeric tea. If you're not a fan of just plain boring water, I know that it's really hard for me to drink it too, but if you just get creative with the ways that you drink your water, then I think that you will definitely improve in your water consumption, because it's very, very important. And while you are in that recovery phase, try to stop and reflect on what really were you doing before that onset of back pain. I know that sometimes it happens out of nowhere, and I've experienced it, but just try to look at the things that could have contributed into that pain episode that you're having. It could be a lot of things. I know that I personally sometimes I just ignore my stretching routines, or my workouts, or I just sit too much, or even I get stressed and then I just can get like start having muscle aches or body aches. And I see that really as a message. It's a way of your body telling you that something is wrong, and stop and look at what you're doing wrong. So maybe if you look at it from that perspective, it will be better dealing with it. and you will have more patience with the spasms and the pain. I try to just not get defensive when I get back pain nowadays, and I just try to stop and reflect on what I'm doing, what was happening in my life, and what were the things that I could have done wrong that could have contributed, because I feel like all pain is just a messenger telling us that there's something wrong, that we have to look into it and take good care of our bodies that way. So again, don't be scared to take few days off if you're having back pain. Just make sure that your nutrition is clean and consistent of mainly whole foods. And once you start gaining your strength back, then start slow, low impact exercises, and start with level 1 strengthening exercises for your hips. Usually those are the ones that are just body weight, and they're very, very low impact. And just listen to your body and see what messages it's giving you. If you're having more pain while doing certain exercises, then maybe stop doing them and try to find modifications, and maybe you can talk to your physiotherapist if you see one. But the main thing is to listen to your body, and if you feel that you really need to rest, then don't push yourself more, because as I said before, you will just be causing more breakdown of the tissues, and you really don't want that to be happening, especially if you're already having chronic pain regularly. I really hope this video was helpful. If you have any questions, please let me know. You can comment and I will go back and answer all the comments afterwards. Thank you for watching.